Hello guys and hello ma'am. You are from group 15 and we will to explain you about semantic, our group topic from final test Intro to Linguistic MBKM UNES and UNESA, and let's go. Semantic, understanding the concept and its relevance. Semantic refers to the study of meaning in language, symbols, and signs, encompassing both the interpretation of words and sentences and their contextual significance. Rooted in language and semiotics, semantics explore how meaning is conveyed, structured in, and interpreted in communication system. This domain spans natural language processing or NLP, logic, philosophy, and cognitive science, making it foundational for understanding human and machine communication. A definition of the topic: semantic. In linguistics, semantic is the branch that study meaning, focusing on the relationship between signifiers, word, phrase, signs, symbol, and what does signify. Broadly, semantics investigates how meaning is encoded in language and how it is interpreted by listener or readers. There are two key categories. Number one is lexical semantics, deals with the meaning of individual words and their interrelation, e.g., synonym and antonyms. Number two is compositional semantics, examines how meaning of words combine to form the meaning of larger linguistic units like phrase or sentence. Semantic bridge language and cognition, helping us decode not just what is said but what is intended. For example, when someone says, "It's raining cats and dogs," semantics clarifies that the phrase conveys heavy rain rather than a literal interpretation. After this, my friend going to explain to you all. Thank you.
Important aspect of semantic. 1. Type of meaning. There is three. One is a denotative meaning, is the literal or dictionary definition of a word. Number two is connotative meaning, is the emotional or cultural association a word carries beyond its literal meaning. Number two is semantic and syntax. Syntax determines how words are arranged in a sentence, while semantics ensure those arrangements make sense. For example, the cat catches the mouse, and the mouse catches the cat. Use the same word but convey different meaning. Number three is semantic field. Words often belong to cluster of related meaning known as semantic field. For instance, doctor, hospital, and surgery, all related to the semantic field of medicine. And number four is polysemic and homonymy. Polysemy is when a single word has a related meaning like bank, financial institution, or riverbank. Homonymy when words share spelling or pronunciation but have unrelated meaning, like bat, animal, or sport equipment. Number five is ambiguity in semantic. Lexical ambiguity is a word with multiple meaning. Structural ambiguity is a sentence that can be interpreted in different ways. For example, she saw the man with the telescope. Could mean she used a telescope to see him, or he had the telescope. And the last one is semantic network and frames. Semantic network represent a relationship between concepts like a web of connected ideas. Frame, on the other hand, are mental structure that help interpret a situation. For instance, a restaurant frame include action like ordering, eating, and paying. Semantic is crucial for understanding how language convey meaning, bridging words, context, and interpretation. Thank you. Relevant examples. Number 1 is natural language understanding, or NLU. Semantic plays a crucial role in applications like voice assistance. Example in Siri Alexa. If a user says, set an alarm for 7 a.m., semantic processing ensures the intent is understood and executed accurately. Number 2 is advertising and branding. Companies leverage semantic association to evoke specific emotion or values. For example, words like fresh, organic, or pure are often used in marketing to suggest health and quality. And number 3 is legal interpretation. In legal context, semantic determines the precise meaning of contracts, statutes, and agreement. Ambiguities in wording can lead to significant legal disputes. And last one is machine translation. Semantic understanding improves the quality of translations by capturing the intended meaning rather than just covering words. An example in Google Translate.
The explanation of two relevant studies. Number 1. Semantic priming in cognition, Meyer and Svaneveld, 1971. This seminal study demonstrates that people process words faster than they are semantically related. For instance, participants recognize the word nurse more quickly if it follows doctor than if it follows breed. The researcher used lexical decision text to measure response time, concluding that semantic relationship facilitate cognitive processing. Relevance. This study highlights how meaning is stored and accessed in the human brain, forming the basis for modern applications like predictive text in smartphones and semantic memory models in psychology. Number 2. Frame semantic. Fillmore, 1976. Charles Fillmore's frame semantic theory posited that meaning is context-dependent and shaped by cognitive structures or frames. For example, understanding the word buy involves concepts like buyer, seller, money, and goods. Relevance. Frame semantic underpins advancement in computational linguistics, particularly in NLP, enabling machines to understand context-specific meanings of word and phrase. Okay, thank you.
The last one, we have citation. We have 5 sources here. Number 1 is from Meyer D.E. and Svaneveld, R.W. 1971, Facilitation in Recognizing Pairs of Words, Evidence of a Dependence Between Retrieval Operations, Journal of Experimental Psychology. Number 2 is from Fillmore C.J. 1976, Frame Semantics and the Nature of Language, Annals of the New York Academy of Science. Number 3 is from Saed J.I. 2016, Semantics Willy Blackwell. Number 4 is from Cruz D.A. 2011, Meaning in Language, An Introduction to Semantics and Pragmatics, Oxford University Press. Number 5 is from Lyons J. 1977, Semantics, Cambridge University Press. That's all from our group. Thank you for your attention.